People that grew up with abusive parents would probably survive longer in a quiet place scenario.
While obviously even, it just feels wrong for a number like 777,777,772 to not be odd.
If you live long enough, you can be a teenager twice.
It would be awkward if a brother and sister were sharing a hotel room and they got offered a honeymoon upgrade.
The older you are, the harder it is to buy you presents.
You see more suns at night than in the daytime.
You might never eat a banana that has never had a sticker on it.
Arson is technically just housewarming.
Sid from Toy Story had one of the single greatest claw machine wins in history.
When it comes to humans, the average number of arms is less than 2.
A birthday party is the participation trophy for life.
When drinking from a cup, we drink the liquid from the top down, but drinking through a straw, we drink it from the bottom up.
It probably helps dentists to be funny so that they can get their patients to relax and open their mouths when they smile and laugh.
People don't care as much as your anxiety thinks they do.
Over the years, humans figuring out which mushrooms are safe to eat and which ones are not must have been a very painful process of trial and error.
Eating solid cheese feels like eating more cheese than eating melted cheese.
The inside of a Mandalorian's helmet must smell terrible.
Ring doorbells ruined Ding Dong Ditch.
Pain is our friend, always loyally warning us. And we hate it for that.
Now for a quick break. Stay tuned for more shower thoughts. What language do deaf people think in?
A lot of people that had to be raised by their grandparents were raised by the source of the problem.
Having a perfectionist mindset without the perfectionist skill is maddening.
It's easier to impersonate an eccentric individual than it is to impersonate a more generic person.
We have successfully crossed the uncanny valley, however, we still much more frequently fall into it than we succeed in crossing it.
Each of us has a timer that kills us when it expires but resets when we breathe.
Someone at some point in your life has probably seen you at your best and hoped to see you again but never did, without you ever realizing or even knowing their very existence.
The majority of people will live their entire lives without the majority of people even knowing about them. I'm Montgomery Jones.
And I'm Amalia Dupre. Thank you so much for listening, and we'll be back tomorrow with more mind-bending shower thoughts. Goodbye for now. If you like the soothing background music in my calming voice, then check out my other podcast called Terra Vitae, a daily guided meditation podcast. Embark on tranquil journeys through diverse natural landscapes, exploring the serenity and healing power of the natural world. Search for Daily Guided Meditation and look for Terra Vitae, or check the show notes page for the link. This podcast was produced by Klassic Studios. Please see the show notes page for source credits.